Morning, it's me. We're back for another one. Can you notice anything different? You notice anything different? Apart from the fact I look like I'm homeless. We've got a new camera. We've got cameras everywhere now, look. So I just want to take a moment to say thank you and goodbye. Well, we're not saying goodbye, but thank you to the GoPro Hero 9 that has built this channel to where it is now. It's done us proud, I'll tell you what. You think about the adventures we've been on. It's been all over, this has been to America. We went to France, I took it to France with me. We're halfway across the channel now. There's France. Look, oh man, look at that. Go France. But we've now got cameras everywhere. I've got this one, I've got that one. I feel like I'm in a dream I bought a new camera because this one on the last video I did, which was the cat story, the one where I told you about the cat. That video, this started to play up. I've dropped it so many times because I'm a klutz. And I thought, right, do you know what? It's about time I invested in the channel so that your viewing experience was incredible. I have bought a GoPro Hero 12, so I've got the best one. What it means though is I'm gonna start using this. Yeah, I've got lots of things, lots of stuff. But we can use this more for like plonking you in different places, and we can try out different angles. So when you retire as a GoPro, you end up just being put in more risky situations. It's not very good really, is it? Right, we've got a job on, you're coming with me. We're getting Frankie out, Ronnie's staying asleep. I will get him fired up and get him out, and we'll get on our way. Go get yourselves a brew or a beer or a dry white wine, why not? It's summer. See you later, bye, love you, bye, love you. In case you're wondering why I've got a 10-foot feather duster in my hand, it's because the bloody spiders keep having sexy fun time all over my camera. Like in front of the camera. It's graphic, you don't want to watch it, I'll tell you now. I get woken up at 2 o'clock in the morning because it's like, you have a notification, there is something going on your camera. So I've had to buy a massive bloody feather duster to get the spiders off. If you got any tips for how do I keep the spiders off my bloody CCTV? So yeah, anyway, how we been? How we all feeling? Right, so what we got then? It's a Nissan Juke, Nissan Juke that has got a blown turbo, I think. So that's just going to a garage. Which garage? I don't even know what garage it's going to. So, oh, Sornby, it's going to Sornby Motors. Of course, how did I forget? How's the new camera looking? Look at that. Boo. You have bad traffic today. Well, it's rush hour, innit? I say morning at the start of all my videos. It's like 5 p.m. I'm gonna try and get like more shorter videos out because the last one was 31 minutes, but that was about 3 hours worth of footage that I condensed down to 31 minutes. It took me bloody hours to do it. I'll get us through Sleaford in the orange beast because everybody smiles and waves at Frankie. It's a cool little bit of kit to look at. You guys can look out the front for a bit. You have got to be a serious lover of your Peugeot 508 to have hug. I mean, there are some cool Peugeots out there. 205 GTI, 309 GTI, 306 GTI 6, all great cars. Peugeot 508, it is not. I think that might be it. I don't know, because this road doesn't actually exist yet on Google Maps and the postcode doesn't exist. I think that's it. Yeah, pretty sure this is it. Yeah, there's a key. Okay, so what I think I'm going to do is we're going to lift this one from the back because I'm going to have to use gravity. The turbo's gone, so I can't start it. So I'm going to use gravity, mate. Oh, is it a manual or an auto? I didn't check. And then we're going to have a little bit of a chat about towing backwards. Hey, it's a manual, so we can tow it backwards. I'll talk to you about that in a minute because it always gets a few comments. So this one's right up against the curb, look. So it's going to be a little bit awkward. It's not going to be too bad. Right, I'm going to turn around. I might just go and put you over here. You can, it's probably a bit windy, so I'll just put some background music on. Okay, so we are all strapped on. Let's put the window up. Why won't you let me put the window up, stupid? Bloody battery's dead. Right, let's get no cure. No, it's not the no cure, it's the top don. Top don to the rescue. Window's closed. Right, let's turn that ignition off. Handbrake is on. Okay. Strapped on, strapped on. We're literally going a mile up the road. The steering lock is on. So I'm not going to strap this one. We're not even going to go over 20 mile an hour because it's straight through town. The traffic is horrendous because it's rush hour. The beacons are on. Do a quick U here. Quite a lot of comments from people saying, oh, you can't tow a car backwards, you can't do that, it's going to knacker the gearbox, this and that. Right, let me explain something to you, right? Modern gearboxes are sealed units, okay? So they have oil, they don't have an oil pump, they're splash lubricated. Basically what that means is the cogs and the gears go through the oil that sits generally about halfway up. So it sits on the main shaft of the gearbox. And the gears go through that oil and they splash it all over the place. That's how it works. That is literally how gearboxes lubricate themselves. Automatics are different. So that's why you don't tow an automatic even in neutral, because they still need an oil pump. They get driven on an oil pump that generally runs off the torque converter that lubricates the gearbox. Frankie only ever gets used for short recoveries. Generally 4-5 miles at max round town, that's all I use it for. Anything further than that, and I will go and get Ronnie. This is one of the issues with living in Sleaford. You have to sit here I spend about 8 hours of a day staring at these bloody lights. But yeah, it gives us a perfect opportunity to talk about that. When you think about it and when you remember that there's people that tow their cars behind their motorhomes and do thousands and thousands of miles. In fact, most of these cars probably do 90% of their mileage being towed without the engine on, and they're absolutely fine. So remember that. Splash lubricated gearbox, everything is sealed. Generally the oil level at rest comes up to the main shaft in the gearbox as well, so it keeps it lubricated. And if it doesn't, the amount of residual oil that's in there is never going to overheat or get a hot spot at this point of 3, 4, 5 miles. Yeah, I wouldn't want to be doing a constant 60 mile an hour backwards for 10 years, because it needs to be, you need to ensure that you're splash lubricating, and when you're in neutral the gears aren't rotating, okay? They're not rotating around the shaft. But yeah, if you disagree, put it in the comments. I'm happy to be corrected, but my knowledge of gearboxes, that's not an issue. So I went to a bike meet last night at a place called Woodland Waters. It's a really cool little place, really nice, quiet, got a nice bar and everything. So I had a non-alcoholic beer. But there was a man, a guy was killed last night on his way, just literally after we left. Yeah, RIP to that guy. I don't know his name or anything, but he was a biker and he was at the same meet that I was at. Old school. Colin McRae just drove past. Yeah, so RIP to the biker that was killed at Woodies yesterday. found. Wowzers. That is incredible. Is that yours as well?
One of ours, yeah.
I was just saying how it's the same colour.
Sorry?
Same colour.
Oh yeah, same colour, yeah. Yeah, you're right.
That is incredible.
See ya.
See you later, mate. Jesus. I'm just going to sit here and stare at that for like several minutes. That's beautiful. Look at that. I know there's people on here that are not car nuts that are just going to be like, it's just an old BMW. That is not just an old BMW. Is it, guys? So there we go, guys. Nissan Juke dropped off satisfactorily. This was just a quick video and a test of the new camera, really, and all my new mounts and everything that I forgot to bring with me because I'm a retard. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. If you watch on your phone, you'd have seen that I put a poll up about whether you wanted to see some flying content or some motorbiking content, and at the moment it's like 57% in favour of motorbike content. So I'm going to have a little look tonight for a track day in July. So if you do fancy coming and watching a track day or coming along to the same track day as me, I will let you know which one I'm going to do. It's either going to be Mallory Park or Cadwell. Guys, thanks for coming along on this really quick video. I hope you had a good time, hope you enjoyed it. Whatever you do this week, be happy, be safe, be well. Much love. I will see you on the next one. Take care, guys. See you later.